This is John with Water Guys. I'm just leaving a customer's house. They had a beautiful property. They got about 10 acres up here on top of this hill looking over a river. It's absolutely beautiful. Just replaced their softener. They have a house that's 5 years old, not very old, beautiful house, kind of like a barndominium, and they put a softener in. They noticed right away they had pretty hard water. Went to Lowe's, picked up a softener for 800 bucks, threw it in there, and it seemed to work pretty well for them for a couple years. We came out and did a free water test, a courtesy test for them of their water, and unfortunately found out their softener was not doing anything at all anymore. It may have been working well for a year or two. Because of the amount of iron they were getting in their water, they were using an iron out softening salt. Problem with iron out softening salt is that on these cheaper softeners that you get at a big box store, what you run into is that iron out actually melts your media beads, resin beads in your tank, and it will cause the lifespan to shorten quite a bit. Home Depot Lowe's softener, 4 to 8 years, but if you're using the wrong salt in there, you get maybe 4 or 5 years out of them. And so even though they are cheap up front, cheap is rarely good, and good is never cheap. And so we replaced their system. It did cost more than $800. They had a small 2.5 by 10 pre-sediment filter that they were changing every single month. We upgraded that to 4.5 by 20. We also upgraded and put a post-sediment filter in for them, as well as a booster pump. They're on a well. They had low water pressures, about 40 PSI. When they did their laundry, the water would just dribble in, and now it comes out like a fire hydrant. So we were able to increase their water pressure, give them a system that's going to last them for the next 20, 25 years. They are beyond ecstatic about the system. We just did a testimonial video with them. And I got to tell you, these are the kind of things that make the job worth it. I'm out in the boonies right now, making the drive, making the extra effort to come back and do a follow-up visit with the client. We do that with all of our clients. We call it a retest. We come back, reset expectations, answer all the common questions that people are going to have. What's the warranty? How often do I change these filters? When do I need to replace the salt? Even though we cover that in the first visit, we do understand that afterwards the install is done, those questions come up. So we like to come out, do a retest, reset expectations with the client, and it really leads to a good customer experience, which at Water Guys is what we're going for. The product has got to look good, it's got to work good, but the customer has to have a good experience throughout the entire process. For these folks, they were able to come to our dinner seminar, where we do an hour and a half a presentation about water quality and water solutions while having a delicious meal, steak, chicken, or salmon. So that was great. They got to come to one of those. We came out 2 days later, did the water consultation for them. The day after that, they decided the numbers made sense, the product looked good, it solved their problems, and we were able to install it for them the next day. So next day install, couldn't be happier with it. Really does make the job fun when you have clients like this that you're able to exceed expectations and have a really good positive feedback and experience with. So just leaving their house now. I'm heading back to the office. It's about an hour away, but I want to make a quick video and just share the wins. You know, every once in a while it's good to share the wins and realize that you are out there doing good and people love what you're doing, and so we're going to keep doing it.